Hi guys, so in this video I'm using yarn in two different colors. Yarn is in size 4 medium and the crochet hook is in size 5.5 millimeters. So I'll start by making a slip knot, then I will chain 5. Now through this last chain from the hook I'll make a slip stitch. Now that we created this loop for row 1 I'll chain 5. Then right here through this loop we'll make a 3 triple crochet cluster. Now I'll chain 5. Then again through that loop I'll make 1 single crochet. I'll chain 5. Again through that loop I'll make 3 triple crochet cluster. Again I'll chain 5. Then through that same loop I'll make 1 single crochet. Again I'll chain 5. Through that same loop we'll make 3 triple crochet cluster. Chain 5. Then through that same loop I'll make 1 single crochet. I'll chain 5. Then through that same loop I'll make 3 triple crochet cluster. We need 4 petals and this is the 4th one. Now I'll chain 5. Then through that same loop I'll make a slip stitch. Now I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. Now I'll use yarn in different color. Now you see here we have this first petal. So right here through this loop, see where we made this 5 chain loop, and then we made a 3 triple crochet cluster. Right there through that loop I insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. Again I'll chain 1, then through that same loop I'll make 1 single crochet. Now I will chain 7. Then through this next loop I'll make 1 single crochet. This is for the corners. So now I'll chain 5. Then through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. Now I'll chain 7. Then through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. So we repeat this throughout row 2. You see here at the corners we chain 7. So for 4 corners we chain 7, and then here in between these corners we chained 5. So we turned it into a square. So we repeat this throughout row 2 and then join with a slip stitch. That'll be a first square, and then for the rest of the squares you have to join. So some places you have to join 2 corners, and in some places you have to join 3 corners. So I already made 3 squares because I want to show you guys how to join from 3 angles. So here, since we have 3 angles, let's see, we already finished 1 square, then we chain 5, and through this 5 chain loop we made the single crochet. So now I will chain 3. Now right here through this square, through that 5 chain loop, which will be our first corner, I insert the hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop, pull through, then I'll chain 4. Now through this next 5 chain loop from our current work I'll make 1 single crochet. Now I'll chain 2. Now through this next 5 chain loop I'll insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. Now I'll chain 3. Now through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet, and now I'll chain 3. Now right here through this loop where we have joined the previous squares, insert the hook, then insert milk through a slip knot loop and pull through. Now I'll chain 4, then through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. So here we have joined these two sides. Now we have to join this side here. So now I'll chain 2 through this next square, right there through this 5 chain loop, insert the hook, then insert milk through a slip knot loop and pull through. I'll chain 3, then through this next 5 chain loop for our current work I'll make 1 single crochet. Now I'll chain 3. Now through this 7 chain loop from our other square I insert the hook, then insert the hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. Now I'll chain 4, then through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. So we joined 4 of these squares together now, and now to finish I'll chain 5, then right here through this single crochet that we made in the beginning of this row I'll make a slip stitch. I'll chain 1, then I will cut this yarn, and now I'll weave these ends. I don't make things with motifs very often, but for some reason I just like this one. I have no idea why, but I'm thinking to make something larger with it, so we'll see how that comes out. Of course there will be a lot of ends to weave in, so in my experience it seems better just to weave them along, even though it seems time consuming, but trust me, it beats having to weave them, maybe spending hours to weave them later on. Of course if you use thinner yarn and a smaller crochet hook, the squares will be smaller. If you use thicker yarn and a larger crochet hook, they'll be larger, of course. But for the size yarn that I used and the size of the crochet hook I used, well, 4 of them together, they measure 6.5 inches. So we would continue joining them in the same way I just showed you guys. One side is going to be the front and one side is going to be the back. And here at the center I left 3 squares empty. I didn't join them. This will fall on your shoulders, this one and that one. As I said, one is from the front, one is from the back. Now it's totally up to you how long you want this to be, but for this particular one, let me show you at this point how it is from the front. Keep in mind it's longer because these 3 flowers on the left and 3 on the right will fall on your shoulder. But let's just count this side here first. So this way it measures 16 inches. Of course another one is 16 inches. The 5 flowers here that will fall over your shoulder will be 14.5 inches, and the part here from under your arm is 10.5 inches. Wait, no, 11 inches, sorry. This part here from one shoulder to another is 9 inches, and here this way is 4 inches. Now it's totally up to you. You might have to make it larger than I did, or smaller. I didn't have yarn that was thinner, but for blouse I think the thinner yarn will work much better, or at least a type from Simply Soft brand, or is it Simply, yeah, Simply Soft. I think brand is Karen, but I'm not sure. But you get the idea. That's what somehow it feels slippery. I don't know, and it feels more, you know, cool to the body. You can use different ones, even yarn in size 2, but this one is thick, so you can also make it into a sweater. I mean, if you want to use it, but if you want to use it for spring or summer, I think you should use thinner yarn. For winter, it's fine. So normally we join this side and this side together as they, you know, as we join the flowers or motifs. But because of the purpose of this video, I have to join it differently because I wanted to show you guys how it looks. So you can use it as a crop sweater. Actually, as a crop sweater, I wouldn't make these extra 2 rows. So you can use it like those, I don't know, like they're like the top that you wear them over a t-shirt, or if you make last rows, you can use it as crop sweater. Let's say if you don't make these extra 2 rows on both sides, that will look better as a crop sweater in my opinion. But let's see, so now I have to improvise and see how I can join these flowers around. But I'm going to do it from the wrong side. It will be visible a bit, but it will be less visible than if I do it from the front. So what I'm going to do now is, so now from this side I'll start to join them both together. But as I said earlier, you can join this along the way. You don't have to wait till the end. So let's see, should I join this with single crochets or a chain? I am not really sure, but I will see. I will see. That's pretty cool. You know, making a little direct on the camera, not knowing exactly how it will turn out. So risky. Well, I'm using purple yarn, which I'm not sure this will be very visible, but if I use a yellow one, it will look not good. Okay, here, right here through these 2 loops, I'll insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop, pull through, now chain 1, then through that same loop I'll make 1 single crochet. Well, since it's beginning, I'm gonna make, let's see, 3 more single crochet. So we already made 1, so 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so now I will chain 3, and right here through these next 2 loops on both sides I'll make 1 single crochet. Again, now I will chain now I'll chain 5. Then through these next 2 loops I'll make 1 single crochet. Again, I'll chain 5. Through these next 2 loops I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 5. Through the next 2 loops I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 5. Through these next 2 loops I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 5. Through these next 2 loops I'll make 1 single crochet. So I'll continue this until we reach right here under the armpit area. Oh my gosh, I've been working on this for weeks. Not just on this alone, but on other projects as well. But these motifs, they just take so long to make. My mom loves making them, but to me, repetition of the same thing kind of, it annoys me. So I was working on other things as well. Finally found the time to make a video about it. So again, right here through the next 2 loops, 1 single crochet, chain 5. If you find a different ways to join this, totally go for it. Now right here through this loop, I'll make 1 single crochet. Now through this next loop, I'll make 1 single crochet. Now we are going through this motif that we are making for you know, where it will fall in the sleeve. Chain 5. I wonder how this will look. Through these next 2 loops, 1 single crochet. Now I'll chain 3, and right here through this loop I'll make 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right there I'll make a slip stitch. I hope you guys can see this. Oh my god, I'll chain 1 and then I'll cut this yarn. And let me show you how this side looks. And then guys, we repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright, but I'm gonna do it off the camera. Okay, so let's see how this side looks. All right, so this side looks, it's not really, it's not bad. It actually turned out pretty well. Better than I thought. Better than I thought it would. All right, so yeah, it's pretty good. You can barely tell where we join them. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side, and I'll come back and show you guys the rest. We are done weaving these ends in. Both sides are joined. Now I'm going to turn this inside out. Well, the right part would be out and the wrong side in. Oh, this is pretty nice. 19 inches long from one shoulder to the bottom, and then right here from the front here, it'll be 60.5 inches. Oh my goodness, I just realized I need a new ruler. All right, so this way it's 20 inches wide. The part here from one shoulder to another, let's see, one should be 20, and then around 24 inches, yeah, from one shoulder to another. So see you guys next time with another video.